Unapologetic.
Hey, it's your boy King Nation over Slate.
Hey, it's your boy King Nation over Slate and over Chronicles. Now, I'm gonna continue these series like I said I'm gonna do before, and I just want to say before we start this off that it's gonna touch people the wrong way, and it's fine. Like, people can continue living on this rock fantasy world they want to live in, and continue going up and down the roller coaster of relationships, and just wondering why me, and there's somebody out there for me, and keep bumping heads over and over until we realize that we need to start identifying the problems. So I did Superman, Superwoman last time. If you did not check out that video, go back and check it out, like it, and leave a comment so we can kind of collaborate on these ideas. And if you got any questions, you can always ask me in the comments. So part 2 is called Unapologetic. So I just want to start off by saying that there's some things in life and relationships that we think is not that serious. And one of them is apologizing. Like, we take it as a form of somebody looking for praise or sympathy or bowing down, or I do think it's a form of submission, but a different type of form of submission. Not much like I'm bowing down to you and you the man or whatever, or woman. It's more or less you kind of like just saying, look, I do care about your feelings. Let me tell you how important apologies are, because we really don't look into this. And I did some studying on this. I've been reading my butt off on this, and I'm happy that I finally opened my mind even more greater than even before. Okay, so the thing about apologies, we always try to classify what's a big problem, what's a little mistake, what's a big mistake. And I always say, like, you can get an argument and you have your point of view, they have their point of view, and y'all clashing. But if somebody get hurt, were they your intentions for your opposite sex to get hurt? I don't think it is if you're in a relationship. It's never objective for somebody to get hurt or feel some type of way. So therefore, we yelling, we arguing, you letting emotions off, I'm letting emotions off, and we finally come to a compromise or something like a compromise. It's always good to say, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Didn't mean to do that. Or, I heard your opinion, I apologize, you took it the wrong way, and this and that. Now, that seems like, okay, that's petty, you don't really need that. But the truth of the matter is, when you say you apologize for something, what it says is, I care about your feelings. That's it. But that's so major. So, I'm going to give y'all some scenarios right quick. Okay, so phone call coming here. And this is real stuff. And I've had a bad couple of days because, like I said, everybody knows the death in the family I had with my little brother by this time last year. I don't deal with death too well, so I'm still learning how to get better. But I had 2 bad days. One day I was out work and it hit me. And another time I was pretty much here bawling out in tears, which I don't cry a lot. I got 2 phone calls from the girl I'm with. And I knew her motive for calling me, so I wasn't tripping about that. And I said, I appreciate you thinking about me and calling me, but these last 2 times you called me was like the worst time to call me. Now, I said it in a nice way, the best way I could say, by saying that I appreciate it. Before she could find out why they were the bad times would be better times, she said, you finna piss me off. Let me get off the phone. Okay, boom. So right then, as a man or anybody, we feel like what I'm going through is not important at all. And the fact that it's not important to you and how upset you are is more important. You don't know the whole story. You just think that I'm just irritable that you calling me and stuff. It leaves a void for what really matters the most to you in relationships. So the thing about it was, I wanted to let her know at the time that I appreciate her to say, okay, it's not the fact you calling me. It's not even the fact you calling me at the wrong time. It's just I'm going through some things, but I didn't ever get to that. And if she would have said, look, I just want to tell you about my day, or I'm going through something right quick, and it was something major right then, I would have been like cool with her. She said, I apologize. Was a bad time to call you? Like, all that stuff could have been dissolved. And the killing part of it was the fact that after I waited for a minute, like, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? It was like a hold where nothing was said. So I'm like, You okay? Yeah, how your day going? Fine. Silence. So I'm like, okay, that on top of the fact that you upset with me for having my issues and stuff that I'm trying not to make an issue about. But like I say, once again, the apology thing. So that's one circumstance. Okay, the next one is, say, girl come through, you trying to have sex. You know for a fact you attract to your woman. I'm a very sexual person. And you know, you can feel down there and know it's on. Like you ready. But your allergies bothering you. So you go back to the back and try to hurry up and clear that up because you don't want to be having sex with nobody. Your nose running and you sneezing, and I mean, come on, that's unromantic, that's unsexual. So you just felt fumbling in the dark, hurry up and get your allergy pills, pop them, and go. Now get granted, I made a mistake. I did not read the label. I got 2 type of allergy pills, one of them drowsy, one of them not drowsy. And you know, I got company over. I got her. She's the woman in my eyes. So I'm paying attention more to her than what I'm doing with the label and everything else. But the label said do not drink alcohol with it, and it's Benadryl. And y'all know what Benadryl does to you. So I have 4 of them. They say only take 2. I'm not paying attention. I'm goggling up pills. I don't care. I'm a pill popper. Everybody know that. Not bad in a bad way, but anyway. And I fall asleep. I'm knocked out. So the next morning, it's a attitude, and it's like, what did I do? I was trying to have sex with you last night, and you fell asleep. Now I'm trying to wake you up, and you still fell asleep. Okay, the first thing I identify is I made a mistake. Granted, it was a medical, I need this mistake, but yet and still I apologize. Why do I apologize when I really ain't in the wrong? Because I care about how she feels. How she feels about something I did to let her down, I apologize about it. Not what totally happened with my body, because I can't apologize for that. But I want to let her know I care, and it means something to me that you didn't get the pleasure that you felt like you deserve as my woman. Difference. Big old difference. So let's move on to the story. Next thing. Not only did I apologize, I never got it, well, it's cool, it's straight, it's just a ongoing lingo. And when people apologize, you never say, I accept your apology, or it's okay, it's good. They gonna do what the natural human nature make you do, which is apologize more. Apologize more, and try to do things to make it up, which is bad because it puts you in a bad predicament to not get out of your mistake. Anybody don't want to be in their mistake. So that energy causes all type of hecticness. So next move is, with me not getting okay, you cool and stuff, just a irritable look on the face, she decided to take some powder that was in my room, that was some cleaner, and put it on my carpet. Now, she didn't like my carpet, and now my carpet needed to be cleaned because I've been here for 3 years, and this is the type of rug that really takes on dirt. I get you. And I wasn't even tripping the thought of it. It was the fact that what she pulled out on the carpet, I was allergic to. So once again, I'm in the base of being allergic. So I said, like, I'm allergic to that. I went to get the vacuum cleaner to try to clean up. I had no attitude whatsoever. So now we're going to 2 circumstances. 2 of the similar situations. A man who makes a mistake and wasn't trying to do it, was trying to do the best benefit. A girl who makes a mistake, wasn't trying to do a mistake, and try to make the best of the situation. Let's compare these things. One person apologizes. The next person, after she finds out that it makes you allergic, just looks at you. Well, you shouldn't have it in here anyway. Who has stuff in their room that they don't use? That makes no sense. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how many of y'all wear every pair of shoes in your closet? How many of y'all, every blanket you got in your house is on a comforter or somewhere in your house? If it is, you're a strange person. We have stuff at our place that we don't like or don't use no more. We just don't buy it again. Now, if you had 3 or 4 bottles of it, different. If I would have 5 or 6 powders of it, it'd been different. But sometimes we keep stuff that we don't use. But to make a long story short, I didn't get an apology for her putting it down there because she said it shouldn't be here, it shouldn't be that, it shouldn't be that anyway, blah, blah, blah. Even though it could have made me sick, even though I didn't get an attitude problem, I cleaned it up myself. And that's what we coming down to. The scenario of everything. Apologies are important because to me, it made me feel like that carpet, for her to make her opinion, a statement was more important than my health. It takes nothing to say my bad or I'm sorry. And it means so much more in relationships because it's all about how much you care about my well-being or your feelings towards something. Anytime I make a mistake, especially a irrational mistake due by passion or anger or something, I always say I apologize. Even if the intentions were a positive intention, but just came out negatively, I always apologize for things because it's telling the person you with, look, I care about how you feel. That's the most important thing, how you feel and your well-being. And that's why I wanted to say that the second video was about apologies. Now, I know I'm going to get some backlash. I know I'm going to get some good things. There's small things that you overlook a lot of times in life. But the way the human body normally works is if you don't apologize about something, it's almost like when you finna get the game-winning touchdown and you run all the way down to a 1 yard line, you put the ball down and don't ever cross it. So yeah, you'll get over it. Yeah, maybe they say they give you a reason why you do things because they think that's apology. That's not apology. By saying the reason I did it is if you don't say I apologize after it, then it's just like going to the 1 yard line, almost close to score, and just leaving the ball right there at the 1 yard line goal. We all got things in our signs that we have problems with. I do hold grudges when things are left at the 1 yard line. They say, what's his name is? Stevie Wonder say these 3 words. Apology is even less. It's 2 words. But with so much emphasis and so much power that it could change a big issue into something so small, just knowing you care. And people want to know you care about how they feel. And that's ultimately how I'm going to wrap this thing up. How do y'all feel about apology and unapologetic people? What may seem small to you may be bigger to somebody else. The bigger picture is that if you care about how that person feels, regardless of what it is, I don't care if it's cereal you overpulled. I don't care if you just stepped on somebody's shoe by accident. If you bother somebody or do something that's uncomfortable to somebody you're supposed to love, not even just like, love. Why is it so hard to just say, I'm sorry, my bad, or whatever like that, and continue on with the time? Well, this your boy Kenyon Ace Nova Slayton, Nova Chronicles. Peace.